Welcome to the Butler Valet School. My name's Fink and I'm the director. I'd like to explain to you a little about the Butler Valet School. We have students who come from all over the world. We opened the Butler Valet School in 2002. The school is held here in this amazing historic building, which is Georgian and was built in 1722. So if you'd like to follow me, I'll show you some of the many rooms, and I'll also show you some of the tasks that butlers get up to.
Mr. Fink, it's a pleasure to come to the Butler Valet School today to meet you, and I've read all about you on your webpage. But will you please tell me how you can train a butler from scratch to finish in 6 weeks?
A 6-week course, I can teach them the whole thing of being a butler. The practical training of the course is really everything that we do here is all hands-on. This is a wonderful house to be able to teach and train somebody as a butler, purely and simply because everything in the house I have here at my fingertips. And so I show people how to do something, and then from there they continue and follow me, and they do it exactly the way that I wish them to do it.
But what I should like you to do now is to explain briefly the duties that you teach. How do you train them to do all the various duties of a butler?
First of all, you've got to teach them about being reliable, being trustworthy, always on time, never late. The butler is running the house and he needs to manage everyone in it. He needs to know how to clean the house. He needs to know about the furniture, about the mirrors, about the chandeliers. He needs to know a little bit about everything. A butler works with a clock literally built inside his head, because he knows that every 4 hours somebody's going to want something to eat. So basically there's the mid-morning trays, there's breakfast trays, there's lunch to get, and there's tea to get, and there's dinner to provide for. The style of service that we use is called Butler service, and it's completely different to silver service. This is where the guests help themselves to the food, and the butler just stands and holds the dishes for them to take whatever quantity or portions they require. And I'm going to use not actual food, but just to show you the butler service, where we just use a spoon and fork, and the guests themselves take the food and serve themselves. I've actually got some decanters here, and I'm going to just decanter this one bottle into the decanter. If you hold the bottle very steady, you will not get any sediment through. I'm now going to serve the wine that I've just decanted. And then of course we then move on to the valeting, and there's lots and lots of things to learn about valeting, because they need to know about how they work around their employer when he's changing all the time and they're laying out clothes. They need to know about the correct way to lay out clothes. They need to know how to look after clothes, the care of clothes, how to clean shoes to a very, very high polish, real shiny shoes. They need to know how to do all these things. And these things take a long time to teach people, but you can get there eventually with them, and you show them that everything needs a good eye for attention to detail.
You've told me about the duties of a butler, you've explained how you do it, but can you please summarise why I should send my employee to be trained by you at the Butler Valet School?
To start with, we have a building which is exactly the building where a butler would really want to work. We do actually have a working butler here, and I worked here many years myself. But the other thing is that I've worked as a working butler now with 52 years experience, and I feel that with the hands-on and the showing the way that a butler does things, I don't think anybody could do any better than to come here and be trained by me, who is actually still doing the job.